We'll have the phone lines open. People can let us know what their number one match of 2015 in WWE/NXT was. So think about it and get ready to close out the year with 3 Count Thursday. So, Ryan.
Jim, I do want to just let you know that I am correct because I was looking over a few of the previous NXT TakeOver shows. It was NXT Brooklyn on a dark match, the undercard, that Bull Dempsey did defeat Elias Sampson.
Okay.
And that was the debut of his Drifter persona, if you will.
Okay.
Which aired then the week after.
The week after. Okay.
NXT Brooklyn.
Which has kind of been the way it's been going. I think it's.
I'm actually kind of surprised, Jim. I'm not going to lie to you, that you're going with that as your number one match, and not the other one. Knowing you,
okay,
this is what gave it away.
Okay. Well, again, stay tuned to that.
Man, that's exciting.
December 29th gives us something to look forward
God
to.
damn, it sure does. No, I ain't trying to give nothing away tonight at all.
I mean, we have Christmas, then we have the top fives, then we have New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So,
right,
gonna be a busy couple of weeks here. But let's look at NXT. Let's look at the Takeover London show.
Let's look at
Open the show with Asuka taking on Emma with Dana Brooke in her corner. First off, the fact that there are still people that saying that like Dana Brooke is shit.
I don't think anybody's saying Dana Brooke is shit.
No, I've seen it. I saw it. Not a lot, but there still are some.
Are they people in London?
No, just in general. In general. I like people were talking on Twitter. They're like, somebody said, did they put Dana Brooke in Emma's corner because they realize she's a shit wrestler?
Huh.
I'm like, seriously?
I think it was Ava Marie.
But like seriously, I mean, when she came in, we were not happy at all.
Not at all. No.
She is one of the most improved and dramatically improved over her time in this year.
Absolutely.
Is she as good as Asuka? Is she as good as, some of the Sasha Banks? No. But she is dramatically improved both in character, both in her comfort level in the ring, and I mean just from like a confidence level, and then her in-ring work as well. I mean, every facet of what Dana Brooke brings, she has gotten a lot better.
Right, and like you said, is she as good as Asuka? No, she's not, because Asuka Kana started wrestling back in 2004.
Right,
like, and new to NXT, not new to pro wrestling.
Like arguably, I think people could put her as the top female wrestler in the world. I mean, she's spectacular.
She really is, dude.
Like, and like, there is just something about her that is like so damn sexy. Seriously, Asuka. Am I the only one that sees this?
I thought you had your lounge music queued up here, Jim.
I don't have any.
I wish again, the moment I don't have control of the board,
I don't have any lounge music or anything like that queued up. I apologize. But am I the only one that thinks that? I don't think I am.
No, how do I say this without being a weirdo like you just were like, she's just so damn sexy.
Well, yeah, I was trying to be as not creepo as possible.
And you just drop out sexy.
Okay, well, I think there's worse words than sexy, Ryan.
All right.
I mean, am I wrong?
No. I'm not, Jim.
How would you
Here's what I like about Asuka. Very cute girl. Absolutely is. Not going to argue that. It is the playful little flirty tongue thing that she does when she kind of smiles and does the whole tongue thing that I would assume attracts people. I find that very flirtatious.
Yeah.
It I feel like this is all of a sudden become Loveline.
We're not going to go any weirder or any further than that. I mean, it's an observation.
Okay, no, sure.
But observing this match absolutely what would have been the match tonight. and it came very close to the main event match. This thing, it's like 1 and 1A. These two put a spectacular match, and honestly, my hat's off to Emma as well, because really, you're
folks. I'm not gonna lie. We are sitting across from each other in the studio tonight, and he actually just tipped his cap. He absolutely
I did.
So
tip of the cap.
He moved.
Moved my headphones.
He moved his headphones down, tipped his cap, put his headphones back up, and continued talking.
Really a spectacular job by Emma as well. I
don't think we can talk about improved wrestlers and not include Emma in
absolutely.
that sense.
Absolutely.
Like, I hate to be this way, but she fell flat up on the main roster.
And I think that was more
gimmick.
Right, I was going to say, I think that was more gimmick based. Right. I mean, here's the deal. When you become the goofy sidekick to Santino, that's a bad way to get introduced.
It sure is.
It really is. And I'm not
I love this aggressive side of her.
Absolutely.
And the theme music change?
Right.
Get out. Love it.
And the partnership with Dana Brooke has done amazing for both of them together. Their work together. And I love that I mean, not to get back on Dana Brooke, but how she used to do the head pat to Devin Taylor.
Right.
Now when she's backstage with Tom Phillips, she makes him crouch down, pats him on the head, and then walks away.
Well, I would do that to Tom Phillips.
Oh, sure. He's the poor man's Sean Mooney.
He is.
Well, if we're going to call a spade, he's the poor man's Sean Mooney. If you don't know who Sean Mooney is, go back and watch. The best SummerSlam ever, SummerSlam 90.
Go a bit.
See, he screams Mooney to me.
Okay.
But to each their own.
What's Mooney doing nowadays?
He's a news anchor in Arizona or New Mexico or something.
Okay. Oh, good for him.
But maybe he's a guy we should reach out to. Be on the show. I'd talk to Sean Mooney.
Sure would. All
right, we'll work on that. That's
he was born in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, so maybe that's
so
where
he does.
is.
He works for KVOA, NBC affiliate in Tucson, Arizona.
All right.
According to Wikipedia, if you could trust what you read on the internet.
It is the internet, Ryan. But you, me, and intern Mark, who was on with us on Tuesday night, all picked Asuka to win this match. Matt picked Emma. Really a spectacular match. I mean, we've had a little bit fun talking about this, but really a spectacular match and an awesome way to start out the card.
See, that's absolutely right. The match just under 15 minutes, too. So they're giving these girls time to wrestle. It was a really solid wrestling match. I think there was even a "that is wrestling" or "this is wrestling" chant during the match. Again, it's always fun to watch an NXT show because of the hot crowd. The crowd did not bother me one time. In fact, I was watching it and I was like, oh, that looks like fun. I'd like to be there. That's how I felt watching the NXT. So I want to give my kudos to the crowd, the live crowd over there in London. But yeah, great way to start off the pay-per-view. Asuka defeating Emma, like I said, 14 minutes, 49 seconds.
Yeah, the next match then was the tag team championship match. NXT Tag Team Champions Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson taking on the Enzo and Cass with Carmella. How hot was that crowd?
How hot was Carmella?
Well, absolutely.
They're all saying, I'll get awkward on this one. Who gives a shit?
Whoa, I might have to turn your mic down if you get...
Bada bing, hottest chick in the ring.
I mean, a spectacular entrance. The thing I've liked out of them, and Ryan, you know how much I have disliked them.
It's because you're soft as sin.
Is they have had a more serious tone to them. They have fun, but they've been more serious. And I've actually kind of enjoyed what they've been doing over the last couple of weeks with NXT. Really surprising. We all across the board picked Enzo and Cass to win this one, and we were all wrong. It surprised the hell out of me when they lost the match, when the ref hit 3. I mean, my jaw dropped. It really did. I'm not even lying. I was like, wait, what? I could not believe.
Folks, he had to pick it up.
I could not believe that that Dash and Dawson retained the titles. I really couldn't. It was a good match, though. I mean, I think that both teams, told a good story. The only thing there was only one thing that glared out at me, and that was one of I couldn't remember. I can't remember if it was Dash or Dawson.
I don't know which one's which.
Neither do I, to be honest. But took out Big Cass's knee, the knee that's been hurt, was working on the knee, was in so much pain in the submission hold, finally broke it, got up, gave him the big kick, went to the outside, and is like moving around just fine.
Boy, you're just picking on people selling, aren't you?
I mean, I don't like to be that picky, but man, that's bad.
Okay.
Like it was really bad. Like there was hardly a limp at all. Even if there was a slight limp, like, and I understand it's developmental, so I'm trying not to be overcritical, but like, if there would have been a slight limp, I would have been fine. He did the big kick with his right leg, so he's landing on his left leg, the bad leg. Not a problem at all.
All right.
Drove me nuts. But a great match. Really was a
Dawson's
great match.
the bald guy, by the way. I did know that, with the beard.
Okay.
Dawson. And then Dash is the guy with kind of the red hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
But really, overall, a great match. I thought they told a great story together. I really did.
I was impressed with some of the false finishes because I really did think Enzo and Cass were coming away with the belts. So the false finishes really got me every time. I was like, yeah, no, good. The whole match, I was heavily invested. And I don't want to say, and you always say that I'm a huge Enzo and Cass fan. I like what they do. I think it's really funny. I really do.
Right.
I think it's fun. And we had said a couple weeks ago about maybe them being called up, but we didn't really see them getting out of this match not having the NXT Tag Team Championship belts. So with them losing, Jim, do you see them being called up soon? Is that something that you're? And where would they fit on the main roster? Currently?
I don't know.
I think they're the team that's the most ready to be.
Well,
called
yeah,
up.
I mean, as they have pointed out, they're the longest tenured tag team in the NXT.
Right.
So,
I mean, they are the realest guys in the room.
They are. I mean, if this wasn't the time, I mean, the next special is going to be I would think the one at WrestleMania, unless they have one in February. But I don't see it. So I mean, you got to think.
The next one is NXT Takeover Dallas.
Okay, so I mean, unless they're going to be a featured play, like the champions by then, going into that event or something. I just, how many times can they fall short? I mean, they have been the longest in there, and they keep going for it. I mean, I got to think they got to be coming up to the main roster soon.
I think so. I really do.
I mean, where they fit, honestly, like we were talking the other night, they could fit pretty much anywhere, considering the fact that the tag team roster in WWE isn't exactly the deepest of depth. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I mean, I think you could bring them up at any time.
I just want to throw out before we move on. I loved the spot where the ending sequence off the top rope into the with the face buster on the knees. I mean, it wasn't executed very well, but what a crazy move to even try to pull off on the WWE. Like, that looks like something we'd see on the indie scenes.
Yeah,
like and that spot. I mean,
when you watch an NXT show, the feel of it is much more indie than it is WWE.
Sure
which really I think has kind of played a hand into the success of NXT. Was this the best tag match that we've seen? No, but it was fun, and I think they did tell a good story, even though there was maybe a couple misses on some executions.
While we're on topic, real quick, before we move on, the next NXT show, it's NXT Takeover Dallas, April the 1st, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be
what venue is that at?
I'm glad you asked, Jim. That's my next thing. It is going to be in the Kay Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center.
Okay.
Formerly the Dallas Memorial Auditorium.
Okay.
Formerly known as the Dallas Convention Center.
All right, so it is not at
the
big stadium.
Is that upsetting to you a little bit? I mean, here's the deal.
No, I'm happy that it's not because